Hey, how you doing? My name is Matt DeLoff. I am the founder and CEO of FMS Online Marketing.
And I am Tatum Hopper, the National Accounts Manager for FMS Online Marketing.
And today we wanted to discuss briefly about the importance of client reports and analytics. And some might say that wow, this is probably boring, or client reporting should be expected. But actually, what we're finding is that being consistent with giving a client their reports every 30 days. Some online marketing firms are actually dropping the ball on this. And that's bad, because client reports are very important. They're important actually for two very big reasons. One, it shows the client how much progress they're making each month. They've got to know if they're making progress, obviously. And two, if you're a provider of search engine optimization, which that's FMS's main specialty, they want to know if they're getting a good return on investment for their search engine optimization. Professional search engine optimization and online marketing isn't actually the cheapest form of marketing, but when it's applied correctly, the return on investment is great, and it's very effective. Matter of fact, it's probably one of the most effective forms of marketing out there today. And so showing a client that they're actually getting a return on investment is very important. Being that you handle all the client reports every month, what reports do you find are most important?
The reports I find most important would have to be the dashboard, the visitor, and the traffic sources reports. For me, the dashboard is one of my favorites because it gives you a brief overview of all the reports we're providing you for this past 30 days. It gives you an overview of how many visitors you've had, how many or how much time people have spent on your site, what the bounce rate is, where they're coming from, and where they're going onto your site, just briefly. And for the visitors report, I like it because it gives you the date that someone has visited your site, the actions and where they went on your site, and where they came from. So I think that's a very good tool to have at your disposal.
Absolutely.
And along with this is the traffic sources report. It gives you it tells you who came from Google to find your site, who knew your site exactly, and who came from a referring link site such as Facebook, Google+.
Dexnos.
Yeah, Dexnos.
Yeah, and when you say it comes from traffic from traffic that already knew you, you're referring mostly to direct traffic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of businesses out there that already know what the URL address is for that business's website, and instead of searching for them, they'll obviously just type that in the browser. So knowing how much direct traffic, and how much organic traffic, a client is receiving each month is very important. And one of the other very important reports that we give our clients is also the rank report. The rank report is the report that displays the client's most productive keywords that represent the products and services that they want to be ranked for. And every month when we provide them this report, it shows them what rank position they're starting to achieve within Google, Yahoo, Bing, and Google Mobile. And it's good because obviously if a client is putting in good money for their search engine optimization services, the whole goal is to start seeing those keywords that have the most quality search traffic each month. They want to start seeing those climbing up the rank positions and eventually getting onto the front page of Google, and then eventually within the top 5 spots on the front page of Google. So very important reports to give to a client. And speaking of analytic reporting, this past month, Tatum and I discussed and then decided that it was in our best interest, as well as our clients' best interest, that we switch to a new analytics platform. We ended up dropping Google Analytics altogether. The reason why, over the course of the last 7 months, dating back to even January, we started noticing on clients' analytic reports each month that we started noticing a spike in direct traffic and referring traffic. The problem was, when we looked at this, is that it wasn't giving an actual source to where this was coming, and most of this traffic carried a bounce rate close to 100%. When you see a mass amount of traffic coming to a site carrying a high bounce rate, that raises red flags, especially when there's no source given. And so I dug a little bit deeper and researched it, and what we found out is there's a lot of websites, foreign websites, coming from Russia, Indonesia, places like that, even China, And what they're liking to do right now is send a website, especially one that has the Google Analytics tracking code within its source code, and they target these sites, and what they want to do is basically mess with your analytics reporting and your traffic reporting. And so what had happened is we just started spending way too much time each month trying to determine what was real traffic and what was not, and it just became a headache. And being that Google didn't put anything in place to block these types of websites from even being counted in your analytics, let alone accessing the site and getting past the host server, was just ridiculous. So we got sick of trying to determine real traffic versus fake traffic, and we made the switch to Clicky. And we couldn't be happier because Clicky shows all traffic in real time. It is so specific that it will actually tell you right then and there if you have live visitors on your site right then and there. And the other great thing about Clicky, and there's many, trust me, you'll have to go to Clicky's website and look at what they have to offer, but another great thing is it shows traffic trends and what hotspots within a client's website traffic likes to hang out at, or what page they're visiting or finding most interesting. Because once you start seeing those types of trends over the course of a few months, you can start putting better call to actions on that page and get traffic visitors to convert better. And that's very important, especially to a client and their business. So with that said, is there anything you'd like to add?
No, that pretty much sums it up.
All right, well, we hope that you found this analytics video helpful. And again, we can't express how important giving your client their reports, analytic reports, every 30 days. If you're not doing it or you drop the ball a little bit, just own it or fess up to your client, whatever you got to do, but get back on track, because it is very important and clients will appreciate that they're seeing progress and you're providing them a strong return on investment. So, till next time, we thank you and take care.